everybody, welcome. I'm Abby and thank you so much for joining me here today for this practice. We're going to be working all through relieving all this tension through neck, through shoulders, into the spine, the chest, all of those areas that tend to hold a little bit of tension throughout our daily life. So when you are ready, grabbing any props that you might want to use today, and I will come to meet you on the mat. Okay, so coming down, finding any comfortable seated position. We're going to begin here today. You're welcome to bring a block, a bolster in and come to sit on that to elevate the hips slightly. And then when you're ready, just taking a big roll back of the shoulders, allowing the hands just to rest today wherever feels comfortable and natural, and then softly begin to close down the eyes. As we arrive to our mats today, to our practice, take a little bit of time to check in. This time for self-study. And generally the first signal as to how we're feeling is the breath. So in times of stress, when we're a little bit worried, anxious, we might find that breath is shallow, is in the chest. So noticing the quality of your breath today, how does that feel? And then we're just going to go for a few rounds of equal inhales, exhales, through the nose. So we're going to start with 4 for 3 rounds, 5 for 3 rounds, and then 6 for 3 rounds. If at any point this breath doesn't feel comfortable for you, just come back to a slow, steady inhale and exhale in your own time. And just as we start to do this breathing technique, see if you can allow the body to soften, the shoulders to melt down the back. We'll start with a big releasing breath together. Take an inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, release, sigh it out. Shoulders drop. And then we inhale through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now just allow your breath to settle into a steady rhythm. Notice how the body feels as we begin. Hopefully we have started to arrive into this space of stillness, of calm. But just be aware if you are holding tension anywhere here. So it tends to be, for many of us, the jaw, the forehead, the neck and shoulders, maybe into the back. And before we begin to do today, we undo. So again, a couple of breaths here just to see if you can soften a little more, relax. As we move through this practice today, it is going to be fairly gentle, close to the mat, but still keeping our awareness on how each posture feels in the body, only taking the variations, the options that feel good, feel releasing, feel restful. When you're ready, gently begin to flutter open the eyes. On your next inhale, reach the arms up above the head, interlace the hands, push the palms away. And then as we exhale, palms come towards me, begin to dome the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, push the palms forward, dome the back. 2 more there. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward. Last one. Inhale, lift. And exhale, forward. Inhale, lift the arms high. Exhale, release the fingertips down towards the mat. Lift the chest. Maybe dropping the head back ever so slightly if that feels comfortable. Relax through the neck. One more deep breath. And then slowly bringing it back to neutral. And taking the knees all the way behind us. Coming onto all fours into our tabletop. Take a moment there, just shift the weight from side to side, forwards and backwards, maybe a roll through the hips, through the spine, through the neck. And then coming into our puppy pose, so knees underneath the hips as we gently take the hands forward, releasing the chest down towards your mat. Maybe the forehead rests down. Maybe chin, maybe fingertips come to the mat. Experiment into this posture. See where feels like a nice place to be. As we release tension through the chest, try and relax into the shoulders here. We're just going to be here for a couple more breaths. With each inhale, reaching fingertips forward. With each exhale, melting the chest towards the mat. Two more breaths. On your next inhale, begin to walk the hands back in towards you. And then sweep the sit bones all the way back towards the feet. Reach the fingertips long, finding a child's pose. You could do this with the knees slightly wider if that feels good. Shift the hips from side to side. And again, option to come onto fingertips and just drop through opposite armpits. So just take a little bit of movement here. And then as you inhale, begin to wave the body all the way forward, bending through elbows as we release the chest down towards the mat. Bring the forearms forward into our Sphinx pose. So elbows underneath shoulders, bringing the feet as wide as feels comfortable. Roll the shoulders back. And then just take a roll through the head. So a few neck rolls, either halfway or if it feels okay, all the way round. And then a couple the other way, gently pushing down through the feet. See what sensations we're feeling through lower back. And then slowly, slowly bring it back to neutral. And then release the chest all the way down to the mat. Hands underneath the forehead, take a little sway from side to side. And then we're going to reach that right arm all the way out to the side into this T shape. Left fingertips come underneath left shoulder as we use that to gently push us onto the right shoulder. Perhaps right side of the face comes down. Couple of options here. We can stay where we are, just easing onto right shoulder with the feet stacked. or you could step the left toes behind and gently ease slightly further into that stretch, that twist. Final variation, you could take the left hand behind the back into a little bit of a bind. Either way, wherever we've gone to, just breathing deeply here as we ease out through the front of the right shoulder, and then feel that stretch into the back. Maybe eyes softly close. Take one more deep breath. As you inhale, roll it through center. And we're just going to take it all the way across to the other side. So extend that left arm out now. Right fingertips underneath right shoulder. Use that as a little bit of a push to shift onto the left hip. And then maybe that left side of the face comes down. Easing into the front of the right shoulder. Either feet stay stacked or you could take the right toes behind. Again, optional bind there. With each exhale, just see if you can very gently release into the twist a little bit more. Okay, taking one more deep breath. Slowly rolling back to center. Plant the hands underneath the shoulders. And gently begin to peel the body up. We're coming all the way onto the knees. And then just shuffle the knees forward slightly and come to bring the sit bones back towards the feet. And lift the chest, straighten through the spine. So if it feels really uncomfortable for you being on the tops of the feet, you could either bring a bolster or cushion in, or you could come to any comfortable seated position. When we arrive there, let's take an inhale, sweep the arms up high. And then exhale, right arm goes under the left for our eagle arms. So options here, either backs of the hands connect. We could maybe take the palms of the hands together. If both of those feel a little bit too intense, just reach around and hug the shoulders. Wherever we are, take an inhale as we lift, pull the shoulders away from us, lift through the chest. And then exhale, begin to tuck chin to chest and dome the back. Still pulling the shoulder blades actively apart. Relax the head and neck and feel that stretch all through the top of the shoulders. Holding it there for a couple of breaths. See if we can still maintain that focus on the breath. Each one long, deep into the belly, into the chest. Okay, one more breath. On your next inhale, begin to unravel the arms, and then the exhale takes us into cactus arms. So this time, opposite way, pull the shoulder blades down and back. Lift the chest, holding it there for one more breath. And then slowly release the fingertips down just behind you. Take a roll back of the shoulders, maybe a roll into head and neck. Any little movements there as well, like a shake out through the arms. And then we'll just take that to the other side. So when you're ready, I'll face you for this one. Take an inhale, lift the arms. This time that left arm comes underneath the right. I think that's the way we did it. Either backs of the hands together, palms together, or again, give yourself a nice big hug. As we inhale, lift, pull the shoulders apart, shoulder blades apart, elbows move forward, lift the chest. Exhale, begin to dome the back, tuck chin to chest. Actively pulling those shoulder blades apart, relax through head and neck. pausing there for a couple more breaths. As we inhale, slowly begin to unravel the arms. Exhale, cactus the arms, pull the shoulder blades down and back, lift the chest. Taking one more inhale. And then exhale, release the fingertips down, take a roll through head and neck. And then rolling onto one side, sweep the legs out in front. Soles of the feet come down to your mat. Wrap the hands around the shins. Take an inhale, lift and lengthen the chest. Exhale as we dome the back, roll all the way back down onto our backs, bringing the knees into the chest there. Hug them in tight. And then shifting onto your left hip, bringing the arms out wide, or again, you could cactus the arm to take the stretch more into shoulders. Drop the knees to the left. If you did want a little bit more, you could cross that right leg over left. And then release that left shoulder blade from underneath you. Move it towards the left of your mat, and if it feels good, drop the head to the right. With every exhale that we take, ease the body into that twist as far as feels good today. Notice how that feels, any sensations. Two more breaths there. As we inhale, roll through center, shift the hips towards the left of your mat, coming onto that right hip now as we drop the knees to the right, and again, either knees together or you could cross the left leg over right. Release that right shoulder blade from underneath you, and if we went for it the other side, dropping head to the left, softly close the eyes. Deep breaths. Notice if one side maybe feels a little bit different. We do tend to be slightly imbalanced as humans. And these areas of tension, of tightness, build up throughout habits in our daily life. So if we're sat down a lot, if we have a tendency to, we usually have one more dominant side that's going to be a little bit stronger, maybe a little bit tighter. And all we're looking to do now is just notice it, be aware. And on your next inhale, roll back to center. Hug the knees into the chest, start to rock and roll through the spine and really move through the full length of your spine here. When we have a little bit more momentum, let's come to meet seated to seal our practice today. So any comfortable seated position, eyes closed. Have a little shift in the body. Roll the shoulders around, roll through the neck. How does that feel? Hopefully a little bit more open, a little bit better than when we began. When you're ready, take an inhale, reach the arms out wide, one final big stretch. Connect the palms above the head, exhale, release the hands to heart center, bow the head, maybe resting the fingertips in that space between the eyebrows. Take one more deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Ending our practice with gratitude and lots of appreciation for our bodies here today. So we often spend focus on areas that are tense, are tight, but just take a moment of gratitude that we are able to come here, we are able to move, and that we chose to take this time to do so today. When you are ready, opening the eyes. Thank you everybody so much for joining me in this short practice today, but hopefully feeling a lot more kind of relieved through upper body. Do let me know in the comments how you find it, any of these practices. And yes, please do subscribe if you do find these good and useful and helpful, so I can keep doing these free videos and you'll get notified when I do them. But wherever you are, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much once again, and I do hope to see you again here soon. Bye.